Hi guys and welcome to November. I cannot believe it is November already. Can you, Pedro? No. It's November. And it's actually the second week in November already because I'm terrible and haven't been filming over the last couple of weeks because I've been really busy with work. So I think the last time I spoke to you guys was at the end of October and I was super excited to have a full week off work and I was going to be working on various Squeak Dreams projects, and like anything I set myself this gigantic to-do list and I barely managed a third of it even though I was off work. But that's just the way things are. To-do lists just get out of control. Pedro's just begging for peaflakes. I will give them some, I promise. But the main thing was that I achieved one of the key things on that list, and that was to get the sewing patterns for cuddle cups all put together with their instructions in a pack that can be downloaded and printed by you guys. And I've done the video as well, which by the time this goes up and you're watching this, the video will be, I think, the previous video before this. So if you haven't seen that, please go and check it out. And to anyone that has bought the patterns, followed the instructions in the video, then I really hope that you found it useful and you actually got to create your finished bed. If you did, please let me know below. And if you are struggling with anything, then of course just send me a message on Etsy or even a YouTube comment. I do see most of them. Some do slip the net though, so if I don't reply and you feel like you're asking something really specific, then please do message me on Etsy. And I just want to say a massive thank you if you have ordered the pattern, and if you haven't yet but you're interested in getting your hands on it, then I will put the link below in the description. Okay, so November. There's not a huge amount planned this month, but there are various things. One of them is me being a hypocrite. Despite the What Guinea Pigs Hate video, someone is in need of a bath, and it's nothing major, nothing serious, but I have noticed that Pedro has a little bit of a fungal skin problem on his back and he has lost a little patch of hair. He doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all, but we are going to give him a bath just for those reasons. So there's Pedro, and if I get chance then I think Lyra is in need of a vet visit. Again, nothing major, it's just the hair loss is continuing, bless her, and I just want to make sure that there's nothing else going on besides these ovarian cysts that we're already aware of. I have been doing a bit of research on my own, and there are some quite rare disorders that can also result in hormonal hair loss. So these things can be tested for and can be medicated for in suitable circumstances. So I do want to kind of take her in and get her checked out for that. So we might be able to do that by the end of the month, but we'll see. We are actually going away this weekend to stay with friends as a bit of an extended weekend. So the guinea pigs are actually going over to stay. He's just there. He feels very much part of this vlog. Don't you, Pedro? So the piggies are going to stay with my mum for a few days, so I think I might share the process of packing them up with everything that they take and setting them up at my mum's house, and you can sort of see their setup there as well. But that is enough rambling for me. It is definitely time for some peaflakes. What's that face for, Roxy? Actually have to come out and get some. After last month's vlog, I had a few questions about our resident pigeon, and here he or she is. We're just going with he for now. And as you can see, he's still here and sleeps on the windowsill every night. Unfortunately, my efforts to catch him and get him to a bird rescue haven't worked out, but he does seem happy and he now goes around with a sort of gang of other pigeons, so we think he is settling into life in the wild. We do still top him up with seed now and then though, and this morning I managed to get close enough to get this footage. As you can see, he's just about brave enough to take one step inside. Okay guys, so we are going away to stay with friends for a few days, and that means that this lot are also going away. Just texting my mum to see whether she's got a cage liner. This will probably be the one time that she doesn't reply. this just goes in here, like so. So the pigs are ready to go in their box. Right then, piggies. Are you ready? There's a lot of squeaking going on. Please don't go down there, Pedro. Setting the scene. Mum's box room. There's some light, don't we? It's the most pathetic light ever. Right, so this is their setup at my mum's house, and as you can see, it's pretty much the same sort of design of cage, and that is because it is half of the older cage from my old house. So it's using the same materials and everything, and basically all I do is I bring along a cage liner, all of their cozies and their other hideys, water bottles, food, hay, and a couple of veggies for them, and then they are all sorted. They're only here for about 3 or 4 nights, so not too bad really. Pedro first. Where are you? And he goes. This is where you see the litter tray trick come into effect. This is what they're transported in the box, and we just pop it straight in the cage. Like that. Lyra's found the peaflakes. And there we go, we are all set up. Obviously the cage isn't quite as big as the one we got back home, but as it's only for a temporary amount of time, then it's fine for them. They seem to get on alright when they're in here. So bye bye piggies! We will see you in a few days. Hello? Who's in here then? Who's been making a mess? Hi Roxy. Everyone's asleep over here. Shall we get you all sorted then? Get you home. This little scaredy bum. This big scaredy bum. Hi Roxy. Pedro is just chaotic. Lyra. And all of the old liner and everything like that just goes straight in the wash. Is everyone happy? So just a quick and easy setup. Now they are all settled in. They've just got their favourite things in here. Oh, minus the water bottles still to go in. But they have their hammock, their wooden tunnel, a few tunnels that Lyra loves to snuggle in because the house is quite cold, so she'll benefit from that. We've got a snuggle sack over there, and of course we have their litter tray with hay in. And before we go to bed tonight, I will pop some more hay in there for them. But they all seem very happy. They do get a bit stressed out when they're in the car, but nothing that a few snacks when they are safely home won't solve. Hi guys, so today we are going to give Pedro his bath, which I'm sure he's going to love, and I just thought I would super quick run through the kind of bath time supplies that I have for the piggies. First of all, I have a load of old towels, obviously really handy for drying them off afterwards. Then we actually do the bath itself in an old washing up bowl just like this, and just a few inches of water in there. And then for the shampoos, I have a bit of a variety here. So I do have a baby shampoo that I've had for years and used it lots of times. There is a bit of a debate on whether things like this are suitable for guinea pigs, but I think if they're mild enough to be used on babies, then they are going to be okay. And with any shampoo, just make sure it is washed out properly. Then after that, I have some of the Gorgeous Guineas one. This is the Manuka and Neem shampoo, and this says it's one for guineas with skin problems, so I think it will help with mild fungal problems. And then I do actually have an anti-dandruff one as well, which I had seen recommended on some of the forums here. So this is the Nizoral one, and again, it's totally up to you whether you use it. It is a human shampoo, but the active ingredient in it is, I can't say it, it's ketonosal, something like that. It is the same ingredient that you would find in antifungal products for guinea pigs. And then the only other thing I have is a mug for pouring the water over him. And we are going to go downstairs, set it up down there in an environment he knows, and hopefully he won't be trying to escape too much out of the bath, but we'll see. Another thing I'm going to use that I didn't mention is this brush, and this helps by just removing any debris in the hair, and it also loosens any hairs that are being affected if there's any fungal infection, so it helps the shampoos work better. Hey buddy, are you ready? Aww, you a good boy. So nice. I know, you're not too keen on this bit, are you? Can actually see a few little flaky bits of skin in amongst. It's okay. We've got just a few inches of water in there. Warm, but not too hot. Hey, how's that? It's not too bad, is it? It's nice and warm. So I always keep the front paws on my hand to begin with, just while they get used to the feeling of the water. I'm not gonna bother washing him too much all around his front because he does keep himself clean. I'm going to start off with the Gorgeous Guineas one, just on his back here. I'm going to lather that in and then leave it for a few minutes. That's alright, isn't it, buddy? Yeah? It's not too bad. Okay, so we'll leave that soak in for a couple of minutes. So we're just going to rinse off that very first shampoo, and then we will do him a bit with the Nizoral one just on his back here. Find that if you are giving them a bath and you start to just sense that they're becoming a bit agitated, maybe they're trying to climb up on you like this, then just give them a few seconds, just hold them nice and securely, and they will calm down again. And just trying to make sure I get down to the skin with this one. And we're just going to rinse this one out. Some more poos appeared in there. Change the water one last time to make sure he gets a really thorough rinse. So I'm happy that he is totally rinsed out now, and we are just going to try and catch him. I'm just going to give him a nice, gentle drying off with the towel. Oh, he's okay. As Pedro was being so well behaved, I did get the hairdryer out and give him a quick blast with it. If your guinea pigs are not bothered by the hairdryer, then do of course always use it on the lowest setting and the coolest setting, and don't get too close to their skin with it, we really don't want to burn them. Hi guys, so we are nearing the end of the month now, and we have just woken up to something quite spectacular going on outside. It's snowing! And it is actually coming down fairly thick and heavy, and it's settling too, so it's super exciting. I don't know if we're going to get out in it at all, but even so, it's just really nice to see it, and it does definitely make us feel that little bit more Christmassy. And today I've actually had plans cancelled. We were meant to be going to a Christmas wreath making workshop, and it's over where my mum lives, and she was just worried about me driving over, bless her. So plans have been cancelled, and I have a bit more free time today, and it's an unusual feeling because usually I am just so busy. But I think I am going to embrace in a bit more filming for you guys, and also some sewing, because I never have time to sew these days. Just checking in with the piggies super quick. I have just cleaned out the cage, so everything is looking nice and clean in here. And everyone except for Roxy is just chilling out in the haybox. Pedro definitely was a little bit grumpy after his bath, bless him. But I hope that he feels a bit better now. His skin on his back and his hair does feel much cleaner, much less greasy. So we'll kind of keep an eye on his fungal problem, and we might give him another bath in a couple of weeks or a week's time and just see how things go. I'm hoping we'll be able to just clear it up without having to take him into the vets at all. As for Lyra, unfortunately we didn't get to the vets this month, but I am going to book her an appointment with the guinea pig specialist that we see. And if you're new to my videos or you haven't watched in a while, then she does look quite drastically different to what she did before, bless her, but we are keeping a close eye on the situation, and of course I'll always do the best for her. Here's Phoebe, and Roxy has made an appearance. This little cozy in here is where Lyra likes to chill out when she's not munching on hay. So we've got a snuggle safe microwavable pad in there which will stay warm for hours on end, so that does keep her nice and snug, especially when it's like that outside. So she's got that to go in. Then in the rest of the cage we've got some tunnels, cozy sacks, their new cuddle cup bed, and of course the hammock. So I'm going to get on with a bit of sewing, and we'll leave this vlog here for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and if you have any video requests then please feel free to leave them in the comments below. That's all from us for this vlog, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye bye!